Hello YouTube, so today I would like to make a vlog thing of some description, preferably more informative than my older ones. I was going to make this video yesterday, but I realised there wouldn't be much of a gap between this and the Nickelback review thing that I did, which if you haven't seen yet you should check out, unless you don't care about Nickelback at all, in which case don't check that out. But I thought there wouldn't be much of a gap, so I'm making this today instead. Basically, the plan is that I want to try and return to doing a vlog every Sunday to kind of sum up what's happened over the week in a way. I did attempt to do a vlog every Sunday once. That lasted about 2 weeks, because on the third week the upload failed like 3 times or something. Like I tried to upload it 3 times and it kept failing. And then like the 4th week I thought, okay, I'll try another one. But I was like not in a very good mood, and I was like, nah, not in the mood to make this. And then I just never kept on doing it. So I'm gonna hopefully return to some kind of regular weekly video schedule thing with regards to the vlogging and not all the other stuff that I do, essentially, in theory, almost a bit, kind of, maybe, sort of. So I watched The Crucible in drama. That was interesting. But yeah, because we're doing The Crucible in drama, that's kind of why I watched it. Not the thing as a whole, like we're not actually physically doing The Crucible, we're doing like bits and pieces from it. And I'm doing a scene from it. It's the one near the end where they're kind of like in the thing. And Proctor's like, I know this woman, I slept with her, I'm a lecher. And then he's like, what, you're a lecher? And Abigail's like, no. And then they kind of get his wife in, and then she says, no, he's not a cheater. And he's like, God damn it, I confessed, woman. And then they have to die and stuff. It's all very emotional. And I am the judge, man, so that's going to be pretty interesting, maybe, if I remember my lines. There are a lot of lines. Here is my script. The orange lines are mine. They're my lines. The orange ones. On Thursday and Friday I was ill. Yeah, illness is great, but actually it was quite beneficial because it helped to aid in my productivity, which, as you may know, if you've watched any of my previous videos, or if you just generally know me, I am quite big on procrastination. Not because I want to be, just because I generally can't be bothered to do things, or I'm not in the right frame of mind, or whatever the case may be. So I'm trying to improve on my productivity and do more stuff. So on the Thursday, which was the first day that I was ill, I finished Fahrenheit. I wrote a blog on existential crises and life. I'll put a link to that in my crotch. I also started another book and played some video games. On Friday I read some more of my book and played some more games and earned some achievements. That's productive to me, because one thing I've noticed about like the amount that I used to play games compared to the amount that I now play games, basically around last August, midsummer, I had 19,000 gamer points on Xbox Live, you know, because I'm cool. By the end of summer, which is, you know, start of September, I had 25,000. So in about a month I gained 6,000 points. Right now I have 31,500. Basically, I earned about the same in a year as I did in that month, which I think says a lot. And that kind of explains why I want to increase my productivity, because at that point it was playing games a ridiculous amount that stopped me from doing anything more productive. And now, like, it's not even that, because I don't play games that much, and I still don't do anything productive. So I kind of see games right now as a way of being more productive, because it's actually doing something that I actually want to do, rather than not. I don't even know where the time goes and how I achieve so little. I genuinely don't. But yeah, so I'm working on that. That is definitely a thing. So I finally finished Fahrenheit 451. So that is one bout of procrastination that has reached its final end. And I no longer have to worry about the fact that I haven't done Nerdfighter homework, which is a bit ridiculous, really. And I have started reading Noughts Crosses. Just wait for the camera to focus there. There we go. I like the nice bumpy cover. Feel it. Feel the cover. These bits, like the words, and that's not bumpy. But these bits, are bumpy. It's nice. I like it. Feel it. Feel it. You can't feel it. It's video. You can feel your computer screen, but that's not the same. You can give me a high five if you want to. Ready? 1, 2, 3. High five. Games I've been playing. I've been playing Rage quite a bit recently. That's a good game. I reckon I'm about near the end of the first disc. I'm at the bit where I've just been to Dead City for the first time and got the defibrillator upgrade, and I'm now going to do other various quests and things. I've done quite a few miscellaneous achievements, like mini games and stuff as well. So I played it for about 9 hours, 10 hours-ish. It's a very good game. I would like to play some more of this. Also, the other day I played Resident Evil 6 for a few hours. That was good. It's a very long game, I've noticed, because I was playing it with my dad for at least like a couple of hours, as I said, and we haven't even finished chapter 1 yet, and like, there are 5 chapters and 3 campaigns, so there's like 15 chapters. And it took like more than 2 hours to finish the first one, which we haven't finished yet, because I haven't played it again since. So it's a long game. It's the first proper Resi game I've played. I mean, I played the remake of the first game on the GameCube, like, once, and I didn't like the tank controls, so I never went back to that. But I've been told that this isn't actually anything like any of the other Resident Evil games, so even though it's my first Resident Evil game, it's not actually a Resident Evil game. It's more of a big budget action set piece explosive-y game with the Resident Evil brand and the story and whatever. So I got a request to do a show called Songs I Listened to Recently, in the vein of my old books I read recently, which was a loving rip-off of Pete Dora's games I bought recently, and all the people that he inspired to do a similar thing. I'm not going to make that its own show, because I don't think it would be that successful. Well, not like I think anything I make is going to be successful, but I'd prefer to just lump it in here. If you think it should be its own thing, then tell me. I might make it its own thing. But I've been listening to Muse's The Second Law, their new album. I've listened to that like 4 or 5 times now, at least. That is very good. I'm listening to a lot of Dan Bull's rappity rap stuff about games, mostly. I haven't listened to any of his political stuff yet. Driftless Pony Club, mainly just House of 1982 Built Like a Ship, because it's the My Music theme song. I recently discovered that Bryce Eyes music is on Spotify, so I listened to a couple of the old songs that I used to sing in school back in like year 8 and stuff. That was pretty cool. It was like memory lane, like, yeah, I wanna get a killionaire, so freaking bad. And then the COD versus Halo rap, that was one I used to love. I mean Alex Logan and all that. Good times. You probably don't know him. Never heard of it. Listen to Pathology, The Time of Great Purification, their new album. It's Pathology. There's not really that much you can say about it. If you've ever listened to them, you'll know what I mean. While She Sleeps. Been listening to While She Sleeps a lot. Listening to While She Sleeps a lot ever since I first started listening to them, because they are very bloody good. And they played in London on Friday with Bleed From Within, Crossfaith, who I've never really listened to apart from their Omen cover, and Polar, who I've never listened to whatsoever. And I couldn't go because I was ill and had no monies, so that was very sad. And my friend went and he was like, it was amazing, and I was like, Lamb of God I've been listening to. I listened through their Wrath album for like second or third time. Listened to their Burn the Priest stuff, which is different, and I listened to about half of As the Palaces Burn, which was pretty good. Listened to Avenged Sevenfold, including a new song, Carry On, which is going to be on the Black Ops 2 Zombies type thing, which I liked. I like that song. Papa Roach's new album, The Connection. I liked quite a few of the songs off there. Some of them were a bit like, not really bothered. Probably going to have to listen to it again at least once or twice to get the gist of it more. I did quite like it though. It seems like a good album. Daughtry's first album, called Daughtry, because it's an extremely original name. Basically because my music was just ripping the shit out of it. Like, every time there's a reference to Daughtry, it's in reference to him being a cancerous blight on the music industry, and about him being just ridiculously awful. I didn't think it was that bad, but if any of the staff ever find that out, then they'd probably hate me forever. I listened to Adam Lambert's newest album, Trespassing, quite a few times. The deluxe version on Spotify, because I'm a bouse. I love Adam Lambert. Nickelback, Here and Now, obviously. It was when I was writing the notes for this in my my thing that I realised I had a lot of notes and was just going to do a review, which I did, and that was my last video that was uploaded on Saturday/Sunday-ish time-ish, and you should check that out. Honourable mentions, Motionless in White, Devil's Night, which I didn't specifically listen to this week, but it's a pretty freaking awesome song, and it's about Devil's Night, which is October 30th, which is my birthday. It's also an important date in The Crow. And finally, Gangnam Style. And finally, future plans. I would like to make more videos more frequently, as I've said, to do with productivity and to do with just generally wanting to make more videos more frequently, because I usually want to make videos and then just don't, as I have said. But I have a lot of ideas, which usually I don't. Usually I just make whatever the hell comes to mind. But I have ideas, and basically a few of them, I'm out of breath. Probably from talking so fast, and also from just... You saw it. Don't even try to deny it. So, I would like to do, at some point in the future, maybe it's the near future, maybe it's not, I have some footage from the Tobuscus London riots, because I was there, not being one of the idiots who was actually rioting, but I was there, and it was very disappointing, and I would like to explain why in a video where I also show the footage that I got. I would like to do a response to Neramon's YouTube survey, because I can. I would like to do a response to somebody else about a thing, and there are some super secret surprises. I have lots of other plans that I'm not going to tell you right now, because that would be, like, it would spoil it all. I'm not going to tell you everything I'm going to do. There needs to be some element of surprise in there. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to hopefully try and do a vlog every week on the Sunday. Obviously this one is not on a Sunday. Let's pretend it's on a Sunday. It's a fake Sunday. The next video is hopefully going to be this Sunday, the forthcoming Sunday, the 14th of September, when I am potentially attending the Kentucky Road Trip Gathering thing in London, where I will be potentially meeting YouTubers like Strawberry17 and Charlie McDonnell, and Jack's Films and other people who I cannot think of off the top of my head, but who are probably very awesome. So that could be happening, and there could be videos from that. That would be great. So yeah, I will potentially be seeing you more in the future. Hopefully not the very distant future. Like, hopefully this won't be my last video for like a month or something. So yeah, I will see you, and the person standing beside you, and Slender Man watching in the doorway on the flip side.